Hey, this is Kat Haley. I'm with Jessie Reyez on the 10 spot. And this album, Jessie, you talk all about how it's being present. Some of your lyrics, example to Only One. One of my favorite lyrics is, don't call me when you got time. Call me when you're busy, so I know I'm a priority. I've never thought of my relationships with other from that perspective. So it brings me to wonder, like, how are your communication skills with your loved ones and your friends?
Trash. I'm working on it. I'm so much better at communicating in songs, but at the very least, I'm aware of my shortcomings. But I'm working on it. I have a bad habit. I've had a bad habit of, I'm a habitual ghoster sometimes when shit goes left. I'm confrontational when there's anger involved. But if it's something that's like details are subtle, or if, it's something like that, I have a bad habit. I had a bad habit of, retreating because I sometimes struggle to find the words colloquially. In song, great, I could let it all out, but conversation, it was difficult. And even in interviews, there's more facility to be able to do it, but goddamn, when it's with someone I love and there's emotions involved, that Aquarius moon starts mooning, and it's just impossible, man. It's hard.
Yeah, kind of on another like deep conversation like this, I know that you signed all these CDs before you even know if anything went platinum or not. So you're manifesting. What is something that you've manifested that ended up coming true?
This life. I remember being like 19 and wanting to get my personal trainer's license and simultaneously trying to be like a quote unquote on the beaten path adult, but then also music. And so on that list, I had it like, I ripped it out of a notebook and I put on like, I have my PT license. It's called CanFit Pro in Canada. I have my personal trainer's license. I have like this much in the bank, and then I have my song is on the radio. I've heard my song on the radio, all this stuff, right? And it's just funny how it came to be, because how it came to be wasn't the like tipping point in my career, but I manifested it, and it was enough to give me motivation to continue the pursuit despite not having the map. But I ended up, I got a job at this club called Faces on Richmond, and I was a bottle service girl, and I ended up making friends with the DJ, this DJ named Pete, and he also did live to air at nights from the club. And I told him I was a musician, and then we ended up at the studio, we made a song, whatever. And then one day he called me, he was like, where you at? And I was like, at like my family's, my dad's friend's cottage somewhere up north. And he was like, I'm gonna play it tonight. And I was like, word? I don't have no manager, I don't have no label, I don't have no nothing. I'm working as a bottle service girl. I'm doing cheerleading on the weekends, and I'm doing receptionist at a gym on the weekdays. So there's a lot going on, but still chasing like online connects and open mics. Anyways, I tell my pops and my mom, and they're like, what? And this is one of the sweetest things. My dad's done a lot of sweet shit. This is one of the sweetest things he ever did. He was so happy that he grabbed everybody in the crib, and he was like, come outside. And there was like 6 cars, a lot of Latinos packed into this cottage, 6 cars parked outside. He made everybody turn on their cars and open the doors and like turn on the same radio station. So all 6 cars were blasting it. And then all of a sudden Pete comes on there. He's like, hey everybody, blah, we got Toronto's Argo cheerleader, because I was cheerleading with her. He's like, Jessie Reyez, and I'm a bottle service girl. Like, this is how we know each other. And then he blasted the song, and it was Wasaga. We were in Wasaga. Damn, I've been spending a lot of time in the States. Anyways, it was that, and it manifested, not how I planned, not how I thought, not as, it wasn't in rotation, you know what I mean? But just getting it from thought to real life was enough proof of what capabilities I had.
Absolutely. So when it comes to your album, everything that moving forward that you're like excited about, what are things that we should be looking forward to? Is there more music on the way? Is there tours? What is the next thing that the people should be looking for?
Tour is coming. More music I'm still making, but I haven't stopped making music. Like, the day I finished the album, I'm pretty sure I went to the studio and just kept making music, so that's not really stopping. But in terms of what's coming out, no, yeah, they got the album, live with the album.
Yeah, we're new there and we're happy about it.
But the tour starts I go back home in a couple of days, and then I start rehearsals for about 2 weeks, and then hit the road. And first is North America, and then we go, and then it's Christmas, hallelujah, have some time with family, and then European tour.
Love it. All right, guys. Thank you so much, Jessie Reyez, for joining us.
Shout out Florida. Shout out South Florida.
Tell the people where to follow you on all socials.
It's JESSIEREYEZ everywhere. Instagram, YouTube, TikTok. If you want to see me act a fool, it's all over. And yeah, man. Shout out LP2. Shout out Florida. Mad love.